Hey, and welcome to Grammy Talk. This video is going to be broken up into a bunch of small videos that I'm recording during commercial breaks of watching the 59th Annual Grammys. I'm just going to talk about what I think of the performance. I'm going to talk about what I think of the awards and etc., etc. So first up, opening up the show was Adele. I mean, it was a good performance. It wasn't nothing special, which means I hope there's more greatness to come. Overall, though, it was a good performance. It sounded like she might have fucked up a note or two, but I'm not a singer, so how the fuck would I really know? Next was the opening where it started like they messed up and they didn't lift them all the way to the top of the stairs. Come to find out, that was just part of their performance. After that, they gave out the award for Best New Artist, which I thought was going to go to the Chainsmokers, and it ended up going to Chance the Rapper. I was just basing it off of how often I've heard the artist on the radio. And then to wrap out the first little session, they had The Weeknd featuring Daft Punk perform, which was an epic performance. Now, The Weeknd, I could be wrong, I don't pay attention sometimes, but it looks like he shedded his dreads, or the hairstyle that he used to have, because his hair's really short and he looks a lot different. But overall, seeing Daft Punk performing, seeing The Weeknd perform, that was great. I hope the show keeps going strong, and I'll be back with a review and to talk about more of what's going on here in a few. Well, that was a pretty good country performance. I'm not sure who the artists were. I wasn't paying a whole hell of a lot of attention. I was refilling my cocktail because I'm playing a fun game of let's see how long it takes me to forget things because I'm drunk while I'm making this ongoing review series tonight. After the country performance, there was an award handed out for Best Pop Duo / Group Performance, and it went to 21 Pilots, who then stripped their pants off, accepted the award, and said one time they went and watched the Grammys at their friend's house in their underwear, and jokingly said if they ever win a Grammy, they should accept it in their underwear, which they did. I thought I was getting thirsty over Nick Jonas, but whew. 21 Pilots. Some nice legs there. I'm also jealous of the green hair. Well, Ed Sheeran just performed, and I mean, it wasn't the most exciting performance, but it was something. Apparently it was a new song he was debuting. It might already be out. I don't keep up with some of this stuff. But the performance was really good. He didn't really do much, though. So, I mean, it wasn't like bam, bam, boom, boom, this crazy shit kind of performance, but it was good in itself. And then they gave out the award for Best Rock Song, and the winner is David Bowie with Black Star. Rest in peace, David Bowie. Well, that's great that even in death, he still won an award for one of his songs. I really like that. That's nice. Welcome back to more Grammy talk. And first up, Keith Hancock won a Music Education Award. I wasn't really going to talk about that because I wasn't sure how important it was, but hey, I said I was bringing all the news of the Grammys, so why not? After that, Lucas Graham performed a duo. I'm not sure who he performed with. I was not able to catch the name, but I'm definitely going to have to look it up after the show because her song was great mixed in with his song, and his song was good mixed in with her song. So, I mean, hey, why not check them out? Also, the part you probably want me to get to, Beyonce performed. She opened it up showing that even though she's pregnant, she's still beautiful and that you shouldn't be ashamed of how you look. Skinny, big, pregnant, not pregnant, whatever. All women are beautiful in every shape and size that they come in, and I think that's what she was trying to say. Also, just the opening in general was great. She was talking about childbirth and being pregnant, because, I mean, she's pregnant. The song choices were good, though I don't know them, because I usually only hear what's on the radio, because I do have a busy life sometimes, here lately. And in general, that outfit that she was wearing, if I could get away with wearing that, I would. I mean, that was a great-ass outfit. Just, yes, 100%. Well, we had the Country Solo Award that went to Maren Morris, whoever that is. I'm not a big country music fan, so... After that, we had a group performance, a group something, of Carpool Karaoke, where they sang Sweet Caroline. That was, wasn't expecting that, but it was pretty neat. And then after that, we had Bruno Mars doing his performance, a melody of songs, I believe off of his new album, because I only know one of them and I didn't know the other songs he performed. It was good performance. Classic Bruno Mars. I don't know what you really expect from him, except for to serenade the ladies in the audience and to try to be as suave and R&B as possible. So, good performance overall, at least. So far, it's been a great night. Well, Little Big Town sung part of one of Katy Perry's songs to help introduce her to come out and perform a new song that, from what I know, has not been debuted anywhere yet, which I thought it was a good song. The performance, a little bit of a clusterfuck. Pretty to watch, but I kind of didn't know what was going on half the time because there was so much shit moving around. But at the end of it, it turned into, I guess, a political statement where the Constitution was projected onto a screen. It was something. After that, there was a performance by Gary Clark and William Bell. Sorry if I got the name wrong. I've never heard of them before. I had to Shazam them during the performance. And I mean, I really liked their songs, so I'm glad that I know who they are now. And I probably should have Shazammed one of the other past artists I didn't know the names of. After that, they gave out the award for Best Urban Contemporary Album, and of course, Beyonce's Lemonade won that. I mean, I don't know what you were expecting, but I was expecting her to win that. I'm pretty sure most of the awards she's up for, she's going to win tonight, so that's all I got to say for now. Well, that was interesting. Maren Morris, I believe is her name. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm sorry for that. And Alicia Keys performed, which it was a great performance. The songs were good. I mean, I don't know what else to say. But then after that, there was a George Michael tribute by Adele. And believe it or not, probably a 45 seconds to a minute in, Adele stopped and wanted to restart because she felt that she wasn't doing it justice like she did when she practiced or something like that. That's what it sounded like she said. But she stopped the performance because I guess she didn't feel it was up to par. And she restarted. And I mean, that could be an embarrassing moment. But the fact that she wanted to respect George Michael so much in this tribute that she was willing to restart and risk an embarrassment says a lot. If you're doing a tribute song and you feel it's not up to your standards or the standards of the artist that you're tributing, it shouldn't be something to be made fun of for restarting. You want to honor that person. You don't want to do a shit job, so props to you, Adele. So, Best Rap Album went to Chance the Rapper. I kind of thought it'd be Kanye West, but that's because I kind of assume he's just going to win everything. I mean, I don't like him, I don't care for him, but I always assume it's going to be him that's going to win any kind of award he's nominated for. But it was Chance the Rapper. Got a little bit jealous of James Corden's mom getting to be all over Nick Jonas. That was, made me a little thirsty. That was kind of hot. Nick Jonas, I mean, come on. Oh, I didn't get a look to see what that is. Laverne Cox presented something, and she mentioned Stand With Gavin, hashtag Stand With Gavin. Check into that. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to check into it, but I thought I'd let you know. Maybe it'll be trending. Maybe it's something cool. Something about going to the court for something. So, I mean, probably won't be cool. It's probably something that someone's fighting for. So go support it. Lady Gaga performed with Metallica. Someone's probably going to get fired because the lead singer of Metallica, his mic wasn't working to begin with. But overall, the performance was good. Lady Gaga tripped around a little bit. But I mean, it was kind of a metal performance, and metal performances aren't exactly something that's like spot on everything. They're kind of messy. It's what they are. I mean, with the Super Bowl going on, she might not have had a lot of time to practice for her Grammys performance, but it is what it is. It is overall a good performance. Also performing after that was Dap Kings with Sturgill Simpson, I believe, which was a decent performance. I'm not sure of what the songs were or anything, but I thought that it was a decent performance. Well, they did a Bee Gees tribute, which featured a list of artists. including Tori Kelly, Demi Lovato, Little Big Town, and Andrea Day. The tribute, I'm not sure why they did a tribute. I've never really paid attention if something has happened. But if they're doing a tribute because they're all passed away or something, that sucks. Rest in peace. But as far as tributes goes, it was a pretty good tribute, and they ended it with Staying Alive, because, that's a song everyone seems to know from them, so makes sense to end it with that. Well, first off, we had Celine Dion come out and announce the Song of the Year, which was Hello by Adele. I was kind of expecting Formation by Beyonce, but I'm not going off of a voting system. I'm going off of what I've heard talked about the most. After that, there was a performance by Anderson .Paak, A Tribe Called Quest, and Busta Rhymes. And I think there's some other people that showed up to perform that I didn't catch the names of or catch them even mentioning. But the performance turned into what I would call a little bit of a political protest against President Donald Trump. The performance kind of turned into protesting him. I don't know, the performance, personally, I liked it. The performance was cool. I like when artists use their voice to stand up against things. So that whole performance was really good. Well, we had the Prince tribute, which started off with Morris Day and the Time, and then opened up to Bruno Mars. And let me just say, Bruno Mars, as much as people say that he's going to be the next upcoming Michael Jackson or whatever, he could do a good job being the next Prince. I'm not saying he would take over the role, but he could end up a legend the same as both of them. So, his tribute to Prince, he did it justice, and I'm excited to see what happens the final half an hour of the show. Well, that was exciting. We had Pentatonix performing a song from Jackson 5, ABC. I was kind of surprised by that, but it was also nice to see Pentatonix performing in the Grammys. After that, we had Halsey and Jason Derulo introduce Chance the Rapper, who, in the best way to say it, took us to church. Did you enjoy that? Personally, that was probably my favorite performance of the night so far. There was just something about it, something about the song, something about the performance that I just really liked. So far, that's my standout performance. Well, they decided to do the rest in peace moment, the big memorial scene, and they had John Legend featuring Cynthia Erivo performing God Only Knows by the Beach Boys before and after the memorial ceremony. So, some of those artists I didn't even know passed away. All I gotta say is rest in peace. I hope y'all went somewhere better. I don't know what else to say. Got me kind of emotional sitting over there, seeing that these people are no longer with us. Well, to end out the show, they did Record of the Year and Album of the Year. Both went to Adele, where she gave a shout out to Beyonce both times. Secret Love? Probably not. That's stupid to think, but you never know. So, my overall thought of the Grammys, favorite performance is still Chance the Rapper taking us to church. Sorta. In general, I enjoyed the whole show. Everything was good. Every performance was good in its own way. And I can't wait to check them out next year. What'd you think? Did you enjoy the Grammys? Did you even watch them? Let me know down in the comments. And I'll check back in with you tomorrow.